Hey, how's it going? Today is 8th of January, and we are taking a look at what kind of opportunities are available out there for people. I have covered Scotland already. There might be another one within Scotland, and that would be where else would you begin, if not starting up the business, right? And perhaps there might be some financial incentives in some of the parts of Scotland. I think it's in Scotland where they might offer some financial incentives. I haven't read it yet, so I thought might as well share this opportunity with others for people who are interested, right? And that would be Shetland Business Startup Grant. Let's take a look at this opportunity a little bit better. Let's try to understand this opportunity a little bit better. That would be the grant, right? So there might be some financial incentives for doing anything within particular area, I guess. Shetland Business Startup Grant is funded jointly by Shetland Islands Council, Economic Development Services and Highlands and Iceland's Enterprise. The grant is administered by the Business Gateway Shetland team and it's open to applicants from the new small business located in Shetland. Myself, I'm looking to understand where this location is. So there are some bullet points, right? Ensure early engagement of the new business starts with the business gateway, who will support the production and business plans, cash flow forecast, and provide early stage support to help improve availability, increase ongoing sustainability, and growth, provide new business startups with funds to support capital investment, training costs, and oral marketing and promotion. Encourage and support young entrepreneurs and new businesses, which will contribute to the Shetlands transition to net zero. So it's for everyone, right? So they're not necessarily interested in based on your religion, perhaps skin color, or perhaps gender. So they're interested in perhaps opportunities open to everyone, which is kind of great compared to other parts like Devon. They're interested more in women, perhaps supporting only women, which is kind of interesting, right? When it comes to how to allocate taxpayers' money, right? Let's progress with this application. Let's begin by where this council is. That would be right at the tip on the north part of UK, right? And population would be just over 22,000. Again, myself, the population might be a big problem if I want to succeed. I don't know local community and everything. Perhaps that's might be a biggest reason why themselves they're not necessarily be interested in working together, I guess. But if they're looking to attract new opportunities, I don't know. I don't know. The last thing I can do, I can reach out to the team and perhaps schedule a conference call and see if we potentially can work together and doing something, right? There might be close ties with other regions when it comes to trade, so that would be great, I guess. There might be some opportunities there. That's what I'm saying, but I don't know if they are. They might be there, but I don't know if they are. Let's take a look at grant levels, but again, that would be it. So I don't know about the people, right? So that's a serious people, right? So it's always it's serious council, so serious people. When it comes to money, there should be a case of sound investment, right? So return on investment when you're coming into this you yourself. So for you to succeed, perhaps there might be some opportunities within the region, not necessarily you yourself. You need to do a research enough research to understand what kind of business might succeed within the area, right? From there, there might be some financial incentives in getting things started. That would be from 500 up to 4,000, right? Well, I don't want to recommend any particular businesses, right? But perhaps there would be something, right? Only 22 point something, right? Thousand of people we're talking about. So I'm thinking about technology. Perhaps there would be some incentives there. I don't know about energy prices and everything within the region. Well, it might be a little bit cheaper, I guess. When it comes to Scotland food, right? Perhaps that would be some fishes there. Perhaps they have very good skills within the area, so there might be some opportunities there, right? Uh, there is potentially a way how to do it, right? That would be how to apply, and there's some bullet points and perhaps a process that can guide you through the process myself coming to this. I would like to understand laws that would be perhaps different compared to England, right? So if I something myself, I would be looking to establish what would be responsibilities, perhaps, as well as I would consider finding professional if I can. And that would be accountant. So I would be collaborating and working together with accountant. So no one would get in trouble, I guess. And the accountant would be the person who would advise you on all the finances and all to offer perhaps some feedback and how you like to do things, right? So myself, that's how I would do it. There might be the process there, how perhaps anyone can do it, right? But perhaps the only thing what matters, so everyone involved could win, right? So yourself, you can establish a great company there. Okay, so you perhaps return initial investment back in taxes. That could benefit local community, right? So everyone involved can benefit and no one will get in trouble. I'm working on my own projects, right? So I don't want to go too much in detail, but there's potential ways how others could do it, right? So that would be eligible costs and yourself. Do enough research and try to understand all the agreements, and there might be some documents and everything. You need to understand everything before entering any agreements. What are the requirements, right? Myself, if I can help perhaps local community by doing something, and there might be some projects that I might be able to do. Myself, I don't know, fisher sounds great, but I'm interested in a lot of things, right? Perhaps finding a person within the area, a local person within community who is well connected, that would be the best area. So if any people already living within the area and they interested in collaborating and working together, great. That's would be the best. So that would be a person within community, well connected. That would be the best way going forward for myself. And we can work from there, right? But others, I guess it's what you can do, right? Yourself, if you're interested in learning more, have published a book. Then the book I'm looking to share as much as I can, how to begin and start your own livestock enterprise. And if you were to take a look at some of those expenses, where expenses are going out, so the money coming in every month, and where the most amount of money going out, most likely that would be rent or perhaps a mortgage or house payments. That from there, perhaps your budget that you're spending on the food, and the third perhaps would be car payments, right? So potentially, if you were to take a look at some of the expenses that you are all money going out making for food, perhaps there's some savings that people can make and becoming more sustainable and taking a look at some of the sales calc and they reduce cost. If you were to begin by building it for yourself, uh, get some traction and from there progressing into perhaps selling something surplus back into community. That's just one way how to do it. You can find that QR code in the corner company's website below. I need to take a look at the letter, right? So within the letter or speech that was given in Oxford, right, with regards to rural within UK, so they were discussing something of manufacturing or making something within Scotland. I think that was outlined about the skills and expertise from the area. So perhaps there's some interesting things that can be done. But then I would just need to find an expert within the area if they have perhaps a building location, perhaps who can do something, right? So if it was manufacturing within that area, the 22 point something right thousand people, if we can manufacture something very interesting, we can sell it, right? Package everything, put on the boat, and sell it to Norway or back to England. So there's so many things to do, right? I don't know what expert I would need to find within the area. There's so many things to do, right? That's just an example of how to do it, right? Myself, I understand it very well, right? So perhaps the main concern should be use by date. So whatever you might be interested in manufacturing, consider use by date and work from there. But I don't want to get into one trouble going too much into detail. That's just an example of how to do it, right? If you ask me, there's a shortage of skills within the area. Well, that would be a major problem, right? Because we're talking about closed-in area, right? So I don't know about that. If there's any skills within the area, perhaps skills would be perhaps already doing something, right? So those people, right, already be doing. Perhaps I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be very negative, but but there might be a lot of reasons why to do it and why not to do it, right? Let's keep it positive, I guess. But coming into this, right? So we have taken a look at number of studios and perhaps opportunities, financial opportunities, and then sourcing finance. We can progress in perhaps sourcing in different finances or opportunities and progressing into starting and succeeding in business. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you next one.